and the military in need of many more troops. Where would they find the new recruits?
Military experts say 3 times the 120,000 U.S. troops now deployed would be needed to pacify and rebuild the country.
They would find them all across America, in the places that had been destroyed by the economy, places where one of the only jobs available was to join the Army, places like my hometown of Flint, Michigan.
And I was watching TV one day and they showed like some of the buildings and areas that had been hit by bombs and things like that. And while watching, I got to thinking like, it's parts of Flint that look like that.
Exactly.
And we ain't been in a war.
Look at the neighborhood I live in. Most of them are abandoned. I mean, you know, that's not right. You want to talk about terrorism? Come right here. President Bush right here. Come right here. He knows about this corner. I emailed him.
At the end of January of '04, the unemployment rate in Flint was actually 17%, but you have to take into consideration as well that when your unemployment runs out, you're no longer counted. I would say that we're probably close to at least 50% not working or underemployed, because being underemployed is just as dangerous. So my family has gone through the welfare system. When it was Job Central in the mid-'80s, I came through the Job Training Partnership program here at Job Central, and I went to a secretary school. Years later, I'm the executive assistant to the president of the agency. Interesting. My mother used to tell me all the time that, why do you always go for the underdog? It was because the underdog is who needed me. People that don't have anything, that's who I have to fight for, and that's who I have fought for my entire life. I started taking my children and telling my children, the military is a good option. I can't afford to have you go to college. I cannot pay your way. Financial aid will not help you. So I, as a mother, started teaching my children about the options that the military could do. They would take them around the world. They would see all the things that I, as a mother, could not let them see. It would pay for their education that I, as their mother and their father, could not pay for them.
Military is a good option for kids in Flint.
Military is an excellent option for the people in the city of Flint.
How many of you have a friend or a family member in the service? Anybody currently serving overseas?
Brother of mine, my cousin.
Yeah, cousin.
Where's your brother?
Iraq.
Germany.
My cousin got shipped off to Iraq like 3 days ago.
Right. There's like a Army or Navy recruiter or Marines recruiter up there almost every week. It's in the lunchroom recruiting students from out the lunchroom.
There are people with a calling. Most serve 1 weekend a month and 2 weeks a year. Earning money for college. Protecting their community. In the Army National Guard, you can.
I'm going into the Air Force myself. I'm going to take a year off probably after high school and then just go and make a career. I want to be an aircraft maintenance technician.
I ran into a recruiter and there was something I noticed about it. And